call at the same time every day to make the calls, or do you switch it up?
What a great question. I was just going to go into that. So tell me what your morning routine is. Like when you wake up in the morning, what do you normally go through before you start your workday?
Me or Turin?
Either or.
I literally roll out of bed and start my office. So I'm not the best person. I don't have a morning routine.
What is your routine in the morning?
I meditate for 20 minutes. And
So
then
you set an alarm?
No, I just wake up automatically.
Okay. So you meditate for 20 minutes and then?
And then I have breakfast. And then
Okay.
I work out. And then I start my day after.
Okay, so what time's meditation and what time are you working out?
Meditation's at 9:30, workouts at 10.
Okay.
And then breakfast is at 11.
So
And I finish
it's
at like
convenient
11:30.
for me to sit down at my desk and I'm calling you every day between 9:30 and 10 because it's convenient for me. Am I ever going to get you on the phone? Everyone has routines, right? So if I call you at 9:30 this morning, but then in 2 days, I call you at 1:30. Do I have a higher chance of you answering the phone at 1:30?
Yeah.
And if you don't answer the phone at 1:30, in 2 more days, I call you at 5 p.m., 6 p.m. We always, to increase our conversations, we always have to change the times that we're calling people because they have routines. And we have to have that mindset of, it's not about it being convenient for me to make the phone calls. It's about them being convenient to answer the phone. That is one of the biggest hurdles that we have to overcome, because if we know that we're great at what we do, it's easy when you know people and they know you. They know, like, and trust you. So they're just automatically going to do business with you. You don't have to sell yourself. But these leads don't know you from Adam. And that's why I was telling my client, I said, you can't take it personally because you are a nobody to them. They don't care about you. So we have to put ourselves in a position to build that value. So if we catch them at a convenient time, we have a conversation, we build value, then we're increasing our chances of that conversion.
I just want to expound, not disagree with what Bev says. So, how many times should you call a lead was the question or the topic in this video. If you're calling somebody at 9 o'clock in the morning, and they talked about schedules here, but when realtors roll out of bed and things, and I worked at home the last few years, so I had a real casual morning. Often my pajamas from the waist down when I talk to people in the morning. But anyway, back to the question. What Bev said, and rightly so, how many times do you call a lead? If you're calling at 9 o'clock in the morning because it's convenient for you and the client is never home, yeah, 100%. Don't keep beating yourself in the head and keep calling that same client at the same time and never get them. But here's two things. Here's a cool thing about CRMs, and every CRM is the same in terms of offering features. Like, you can have call routines, call your new leads, call your leads that have registered in the last 2 weeks that you've never called, or call the leads that have circled back, or there's a million different ways you can organize your calling every day. And yes, if you're calling a lead and they're not answering the phone at 9 o'clock in the morning, skip them. Don't call them again because you know they're never there. And that's the cool thing about CRMs. You can see a call that wasn't successful. So if their name pops up as a call, skip it. But move that lead to later in the day for a follow-up. Make your calls every day in the morning, every single day. And I've said this before, and I'm not alone. First thing in the morning, first thing in the morning, first thing in the morning. If you don't make your calls in the morning and you kid yourself that you're going to keep an appointment at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, there are way too many things that can distract you in this business, as you know. There are way too many ways to just get beat up and not feel like calling. Or you just get tired because you've had a successful day. Make your first set of calls in the morning, 9 o'clock, 9:30. Make an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours of calls, whatever you can do, the more the better. Because it gets your day off to a start and you've made the calls. Then in the afternoon, circle back with those people that popped up on your call list that you know aren't available at 9. Call them later. But make your calls in the morning. You and I know you don't sell a home every day. If you do, good on you. But if the only thing you've accomplished in the morning is made 20, or in the day is made 20 calls and talked to half a dozen people, that's a win. If you do that every single day, you are going to be successful. Calls in the morning, calls in the morning, calls in the morning. Don't stop.